What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the channel, y'all. For everybody that's new, is fresh, and this is Crypto Masterclass. So for everybody out there that's new, make sure y'all smash that like button, man, for the YouTube algorithm. We're gonna be covering drip, you guys, in its entirety, and we're gonna be talking about the shift in cryptocurrency from traditional banking and how well, first and foremost, let me say in this video, nothing about what I'm saying in this video is financial advice. It's for entertainment, educational purposes only. All right. So make sure y'all do your own due diligence when it comes to drip or other cryptocurrencies, y'all, because they are volatile and highly risky. All right. So with that being said, there's been a lot of talks in the crypto market, in the financial sector as well, about the banking system being a huge Ponzi scheme. People been talking about Bitcoin and calling crypto and calling drip a Ponzi scheme, but the biggest Ponzi scheme of all, y'all, has been fiat paper currency, period.
The banking system in general is falling apart, and it's falling apart predictably so because it's always been a Ponzi scheme. You have this business where you take other people's money and then you use that to multiply and create money out of thin air, give it to people all around the world, and then you make windfall profits from it until people get a little shaky, in which case you socialize your losses and give those losses to society. And this is what's happened for years in the banking industry.
We can see, with that being said, because it's like this, people want to know, well, what do you mean by calling paper money a Ponzi scheme? You guys, at will, they can print as much as they want. They can shift the numbers in their favor as much as they want. Like, I mean, let's really call, what is a Ponzi scheme? You know what I mean? And who's being played? Like, when it comes to paper, fiat paper currency, y'all, people been played all around the world for so long that we bought into it. We didn't know because, you know what I mean? Think about it. When were you born? The average person was born after so many different highs and lows in the financial sector. So what we're going to talk about today, y'all, is like the collapse of the banking system. We're going to go into a couple different things. This video going to be kind of lengthy, so make sure y'all stay with me as we talking about this. And what does it mean? Like, what does all of this have to do with drip? Okay, so make sure y'all like that video. Smash the like button on this video for the YouTube algorithm. We're gonna go into drip, y'all, and how drip's tokenomics is here to save the day when it comes to the future of currency. Let's start right here. Let's go back, you guys, and I'm gonna play this video. In 2013, there was a guy that recorded Bitcoin when it hit when it broke $100. You know what I mean? And he's filming this, and it's been on the internet. You know what I mean?
I'm right here watching history be made. Bitcoin is now up to $111. It's an all-time high, and it's continuing to rise. I've seen it break 3 times today. It went up to 110, and this is the highest that it's been. It's ridiculous. Last trade, 189 Bitcoin for $111 piece. That's amazing to me. I mean, just look at this graph. You see this graph? That's the last 3 hours. Give me a second, I'll switch it up.
The reason why I wanted to cover this is because where we are now, as prices in Bitcoin have dropped from 65,000 or whatever it was, 65,000 to 67,000, somewhere in there, as it went from its high. And now that it's down, in fact, I can pull it up. I'm gonna come back to this drip chart. I can pull up Bitcoin's high, right? As it's hit its peak, and now that it is found. Let's go to its all-time high. Bitcoin's all-time high was somewhere around $68,735. Okay, so as it went from 68,000, and it has some consolidation, y'all, and we've been, hovering up and down and up and down and up and down, especially when it went from this, it was like 41,000 or something like that. When it from around 40,000 and it dropped down, people was like, this the end of Bitcoin. It's over, y'all. They laughed, and it was like, it's done. It's over. Like, Bitcoin is over. The Ponzi scheme of cryptocurrency and Bitcoin is done.
How can you explain that to people? And then what do they need to know about fake assets to protect themselves, especially from this upcoming crash or crisis that's going to happen?
So in 1971, Nixon took the dollar off the gold standard. That meant the US government could now print money, basically screwed the world economy. So rather than fix the economy, they just did this. Everything's inflated now. Fake money.
Fake money.
So after 2008, they just kept pumping it, and it's getting worse. And this is what's going to happen.
So they laughed at us, right? So let's go back to drip. Okay. The tokenomics of something like a drip network, y'all. The tokenomics of something like a drip network can be the future and should be considered and is. Like, nothing about what I'm saying is financial advice, but take a hard look at a drip network and tell me, what else do you see in this space that can outdo and replace something like drip network? The reason why I want to talk about this today is because look at how many banks. 3 of the largest banks in America in the financial sector and that is connected around the world have collapsed. 3 of the largest banks in 2023 have collapsed. Like, and a lot of people know this. This is all by design. This is nothing new. This is not something that just came out of nowhere, you guys. Like, there's only so much printing that can be going on.
You pay taxes because you're working for money. Then they tell you to save money. Do you know why they tell you to save money?
I don't know.
It's the banks run the world. The rich run the world. So let's say you save $1 US or €1, 1 yen. The banking system can lend out 10. And then they tell you to save money. So they want you to save money so they can lend out your money 10 times. So your dollar became worthless 10 times over.
You know, just like I know, you can't keep taking and taking and taking from something without something happening. Anytime anybody lives by a large, like, because let's look at what they call currency. Anybody that lives by a body of water, what happens if you continue to take from that body of water? Y'all remember seeing the Mississippi River, right? It was dried up and people walking on the floor of where the river was. And I don't have all the details as to what happened, but that's just a prime example of what happens when you continue to take and take and take. They're printing and printing and printing and printing, and you think that something's not going to happen. This is all by design. Anybody who knows about the CBDCs and what they're trying to push forward, you already know where I'm going with this. Okay, this is all by design. There's going to be a split in cryptocurrency from the people who want decentralized and the centralization of money. There's nothing we can do to stop it. You got to figure out what side of the fence do you want to stand on, because there's people that want to have freedoms, and then there's people that are going to give up their freedoms. And you got to decide which one of these, which side of the fence you're going to stand on. Which group of people are you going to fit in with? Because at the end of the day, that's really what it comes down to. Like, something like a drip network, y'all, cannot be stopped. Like, this is the bear market. This is one of the worst times in crypto history that we are going to see, because not because of just necessarily cryptocurrency, but because of the collapse of the financial sector and all of the, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got liquid money that's going to be pulled and shifted and pushed in different directions. And there's a lot of fear in the market, y'all. If y'all go type in that fear and greed index on Google, there's a lot of fear in the market right now. Somebody came to me the other day and was like, crypto is crashing. And that is the reason why I am talking about this video right here. Because when that man said to me, crypto is crashing, in 2013, one Bitcoin was only worth around $111. $111 in 2013. Fast forward, when we look at today's date, are we really down? If you would have had $1,000 in Bitcoin and you had 10 coins, you would be up. Like, do the math right now. Take 27,000 and that's $270,000 off of $1,000 investment. So even if it would have went all the way up to $68,000 and it came and it consolidated, if you put $1,000 in, it went all the way to $68,000. So that's $680,000 from a $1,000 investment in 2013. If that $680,000 consolidated to $270,000 from your initial over $1,000 investment, are you down? Like, let's do the numbers. It's not all this tech, all this deep conversation people want to have in DeFi. Let's dumb it down for the easiest person. You put $1,500 in Bitcoin in 2013. It goes, if you hold it, and you held it all the way until now, and it goes all the way, it rallies. Those 10 coins would have rallied all the way up to over $600,000 from $1,500 investment, and then it consolidated back down to $250,000, $270,000 at the time of this video. Are you down or are you up? Because I'm sick and tired of people who have no knowledge. They've done no research on crypto. Only research people get about cryptocurrencies from the news. That's why you got to be mindful who you're listening to in these crypto streets, because if people they're not involved, they're not engaged, they're not doing no research. That's why it says, do your own research, do your own due diligence, because the people that are doing their own research, just like we bought into the fiat narrative, they've bought into crypto and they're like, this is the real deal. They've bought into the narrative. They understand what's really going on. The reason why we are in a drip is because drip can become your own trust fund. It can become your own trust. It can become your own IUL. You know what I'm saying? It can become that to where it can continue to print money for you in the future. Like, if you take it and you do your own due diligence on Drip Network and you truly understand how powerful this platform is, this is generational wealth right here. This is what you want. You want to have control of your own money. Like, the difference between like a drip and a Bitcoin, a drip and a Cardano is, I've been looking and researching Cardano, and what Cardano is going to do is they're building the infrastructure for Africa. Charles Hoskinson is building the infrastructure for Africa. Okay? We don't know what the future holds, whether that's going to succeed or it's not going to succeed. We don't know. But this dude is building the infrastructure for Africa, for these people to be able to have access to networks where they're doing the majority of this stuff. And this is a remote, but off of their phones. My phone is plugged up in another room. They're doing all of their networking. They don't even have access to things that we wake up and we go use every day, and we got the luxury to use. They got no infrastructure in Africa, in that continent, in different countries around Africa. They don't have no infrastructure. In fact, the infrastructure is being built right now. I know for a fact that Ghana is one of the fastest growing countries in the world for Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. Their infrastructure is being built right now. So the separator between a Charles Hoskinson and Cardano and Drip, all of these things coincide too, because I'm not saying that, well, I'm only rocking with Drip and I'm against Cardano, I'm against Bitcoin. Like, this is crypto. I want y'all to realize something. Before I found something like a Drip, I was all in on Bitcoin. I'm in on cryptocurrency. But I love Drip because Drip does exactly what it's supposed to do. I said, man, like, for people out there that's talking about leaving a trust fund for your children, you need to definitely, and people out there, y'all, that have been talking to you about trust funds, send them this video about Drip. People out there that's been talking to you about whole life insurance, send them this video about Drip. Because this is the difference. Most people don't have $100,000 to $1 million to put into a trust fund, whole life insurance, IUL. They don't have it. They don't have it. But you do got an initial $500 to $1,000 to be able to put into a Drip. Not saying this is financial advice. Do your own research. There's going to be a link to join me and my squad below. People do have a $500 to $1,000 to invest into themselves, into a Drip network, and to be able to build it, y'all. Like, don't use this just like, oh, I want to pull money out, pull money out, pull money out. Build this up, y'all. Build this up. Drip network, man, is the truth. And for the people out there that want to talk about the price, I want to make sure y'all understand this. Drip network's price on other websites is not the actual price. If you want to understand the actual price of a Drip, you want to come right here. You want to click on swap. On the swap tab under the Drip, the actual price is in the Drip ecosystem. This is the actual price at the current time right now. When I was looking at the price, it was going up, and I'm like, man, I gotta do another video about drip. I could get on here all day and talk about drip, man, because it works. Like, and for people out there that's brand new, you want to know, like, okay, well, how long has drip been around? Drip has been running, y'all, consecutive at the time of this recording is March 2023, for 2 years. Drip has been running consecutive. It's been running nonstop without a glitch with all of the people in the ecosystem, even people that's still not promoting drip, that was involved in the first, second year, in the first, in 2021 or 2022, let me say it like that. In the first 365 days, there's people that's still not even talking about, they're not even talking about drip anymore. They're still earning from drip though. There's not a glitch from any person that can say, well, they not getting their money, they not getting paid. If things happen, I'm pretty sure the creator, who is Forex Shark, he is fixing anything that happened. But I haven't heard anybody talk about they not receiving their crypto or some glitches or they got scammed. Nobody. People want to know, well, how do I, once I'm making the money in drip, if I want to cash my money out, how do I cash my money out, y'all? Listen, all you got to do is set up a crypto.com account on your phone. There's an app, crypto.com. And what you do is you can buy cryptocurrency in your MetaMask. Okay. There's a MetaMask wallet right here. Right there on the screen. You can buy BNB, which is the coin. You can buy BNB right here. I'm going to show y'all real quick how to set this up. And for the people that want step-by-step walkthroughs, because you stayed all the way to the end, smash the like button. Very first thing you can do, you can buy BNB on the MetaMask app now. Before, when I was doing this, man, you had to go through hoops. I remember in 2016, around 2016, I had to drive an hour to go to a cryptocurrency ATM machine. They all over the place now. Back then, they only had them around major cities. I had to drive an hour to go to a cryptocurrency ATM machine, and I was so happy. I was so excited because I was like, man, this is real. And people laughed, and I'm at this machine filming because they didn't have them in my city. They didn't have them. Now I see them all over the place, driving across the country from Colorado to Michigan. I see them everywhere. I stopped and seen them in Chicago. I seen them in different places, going in gas stations. I'm like, man, y'all got crypto ATM machines in here? They're like, yeah. I'm like, they don't understand what that means. I'm excited because I know that it's happening. I remember when I seen the very first one that was in the state, one of the very first ones in the whole state. So fast forward, all of the things we had to go through, now you can buy it directly in your MetaMask app. You can buy it on crypto.com. I stay away from Coinbase. People that use Coinbase, y'all, Coinbase going through way too much. And it's not just Coinbase. The whole crypto market is under fire by the banking system because they know this over. They know that drip is here to take over. You buy BNB in MetaMask. I could do another video for y'all. If y'all want me to do another video, I need y'all to send me a text message. Fresh, can you do a step-by-step how to buy drip video? Step-by-step on how to set up MetaMask and all of those things. In fact, I probably will do one, but if you really want me to do one, if you brand new, you see this video and you want me to do a step-by-step video, I actually already have them on my YouTube channel. I don't mind sending you a link. I don't mind doing a brand new one. I love this. This is what I do. Send me a text message at this phone number right here. Okay. What you're going to do, you're going to go in MetaMask, set it all up. It's going to ask you for all your information so that way it knows that it's you. Connect your, if you got a bank, that'll work. If not, connect and add Chime. Chime is one of the best ways in the United States for people set up a Chime account. Okay, Chime is one of the best ways. Set up a Chime account, connect it to your MetaMask. You're going to buy BNB. After you buy BNB, after you have that BNB in your MetaMask wallet, okay, when you buy it, it's going to be in your MetaMask wallet. You're going to take that BNB. You're going to come over to the drip ecosystem. My referral buddy link or referral link will be directly below. You're going to come over to the swap tab. You're going to set all of this up and you're going to connect. You're going to connect, you guys, your MetaMask with the drip ecosystem. I can do step-by-step on how to set that up, how to get those things done. After you do that, you're going to convert BNB, you guys, into drip. Okay, you're going to convert your BNB into drip. All right, with the swap tab. Sometimes I get these confused. You can go to the swap tab. Okay, you're going to swap. After you do that, you're going to swap. You're going to buy BNB. You're going to click max. You're going to save some BNB. Let's say you got $1,000 worth or $500 worth. You're going to want to save $20 to $25 worth of BNB in your wallet. You're going to convert the rest. So you're going to save $25 worth. You got 1,000. That means after you do the conversion, it's going to be 10%. Okay, 10% is going to be automatically removed. So out of that $1,000, 10% is going to be your tax. These are the things that keep the drip ecosystem going. After you do that, you guys, save the $25, whatever, $50 worth of BNB. Save a little bit of your BNB. Hold it in BNB. Convert the rest. Okay. And for people out there that's like, okay, well, how do I know? How do I do that? There's calculators right here on crypto.com. This is for the newest people out there. And I'm just doing something real fast to show y'all how simple it is. Because people gonna want to know, well, how do I do this? And how do I get my money back out when I want to convert? How do I do this? That's why I'm doing this video today. Let's say you got $500 worth, okay? That's gonna be 1.5 BNB. So what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to take 1.5, leave the 0.5 BNB. Boom. Okay, that's enough. You know what I'm saying? Or you could just do 1.4. You got 50, 452. You're gonna have a tax. Okay, so what you're gonna get out of that 500, you might get for something. Okay, you might get $400. You might get $380 to $400, because there's going to be a tax on buys and sells, as well as hydrating. There's going to be taxes on all of these things. These are the things that keep the drip ecosystem going. These are good things, just like taxes in America. It's like taxes in the world when you're buying and you selling stuff. There's taxes that have to go into it. All right. So you take that 1.4, you're going to come back to the drip ecosystem. You're going to buy with 1.4, right? Just an example, 1.4. Boom, you're going to click buy. Boom. Okay. After you get it, you're going to have your drip. After you get your drip, it's going to show up right here. It's going to show your drip balance right here. You're going to go back up and you're going to go to the faucet page after you swap BNB. Then you're going to click max. You're going to deposit. Click deposit. Your deposit's going to show up right here. And 24 hours after that, you're going to start seeing in your available balance, you're going to start reoccurring USDT. You're going to start reoccurring. And that USDT is to keep the price stable. Okay, after you convert it back out, if you ever want it in the future to sell drip, then you would click and you would click sell, and you would click sell, and then it would go back into from here, it will go back into your drip balance. Then you can convert drip back into your native token BNB that you started with. And that's how you go in and you go out with drip. I gave you a quick breakdown. There's a tax on hydrating. There's a tax on hydrates. There's a tax on buys and sells. I think there's a tax on claims. Yeah, tax on claims. So just really quick, y'all, just giving y'all a breakdown. And when you want to go into building teams, there's going to be some other things that you got to do. I don't mind doing videos on these things. So I know this video is going to be kind of lengthy and kind of long. The reason why I did this video today is because we are now on the brink of the banking collapses, y'all. We're seeing the collapse of fiat paper currency, not only in the United States, not only the United States dollar, but around the world. This is going to be something that happens around the world. And for people who are not abreast, I know I'm spelling it wrong. There is a lot of people don't know about BRICS. I don't just study crypto. I'm listening to economists every single day. I'm trying to absorb as much knowledge as I can, trying to listen to the greatest minds on the planet. I'm also paying attention to the shifts in the financial sector and like world currencies, the powers that be around the world, different countries. I'm paying attention as much to absorb as much knowledge as I can, so that way I can be as prepared as possible and understand what's going on. We are going through a major shift, not just a financial shift, spiritual shift, all of this. There's a lot of crazy things going on the planet. A lot of people do not know about bricks. And I need you to go on and I need you to type this in YouTube and watch as many videos as you can, so that way you fully understand what's really happening. It's going to be ugly. This transformation is going to be crazy. So please do your own research, do your own due diligence, and really understand what's going on in the world, man, because, man, man, they talking about implementing the Fed now, right, this year, man. Like, a lot of people ain't paying attention to what's going on. And this right here, I didn't even know nothing about this years ago. They've been talking about this for a minute now. You know what I mean? But this is supposed to be launching in July. And this is the very first step of what they saying. The very first step, y'all, to the CBDC, which is central bank digital currencies. So, you know, a channel that y'all need to get familiar with, CoinDesk. I highly recommend y'all subscribe to that channel. Highly recommend it. I've been watching a lot on this channel. I don't even know who they is, but I've been watching a lot of their videos, and a lot of this stuff just come through my algorithm. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of the things I talked about today, these things come through my algorithm because I'm all over the place, and I'm just watching a lot of different things when it comes to the financial sector, because you got to do your own due diligence, do your own research. With that being said, y'all, I know this video is lengthy. I appreciate every person that stayed to the end. For everybody who does not know who I am, y'all, it's Fresh. This is Crypto Masterclass. This is my direct phone number. Call me, send me a text message. If it goes to the voicemail when you call me for any reason, turn around, directly send me a text message. I appreciate each and every person. I got multiple YouTube channels, and it's people, man, that's been sending me text messages and hit me up from another YouTube channel that I'm building that's not even crypto. They're like, man, I've been wanting to get in crypto, but I don't even know what to do. Good. I'll be happy to help you. This is what I'm here to do, man. Like this. Listen, at the end of the day, do not show up every single day to put in all of that time, overtime for your job, and not show up to build your own future, y'all. I do this because this is our number one job. Our number one job, y'all, is to help as many people as we can become decentralized. Period. 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 I'm going to keep waking up. I'm going to keep doing what I do. I know I haven't been dropping videos every single day. It's because I don't like regurgitating the same thing over and over. I think a lot of these, you know, and I'm not here against no YouTubers, man, but they regurgitating the same thing. They're not giving y'all no useful information. They're not bringing y'all anything to help y'all. They keeping y'all excited. Bunch of emotions. And you know what the end of the day is, y'all? It's all love anyways. You know, I'm not here against nobody else, man. People gonna do it how they do it. So wake up every single day and keep creating your greatest life. That's what I say at the end of almost all of my videos. Wake up every single day and create your greatest life, man. Like, every day, this is what we're here for. So hit me up, call me, send me a text. If you call me for any reason, it goes to the voicemail. Turn around and send me a text message. Fresh, I watched your video. Make sure y'all come right here right now, y'all, and like, comment, and make sure y'all subscribe to this channel, y'all. All right, I'll be dropping more content, man. I'll talk to y'all in the next video. Peace, 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 peace and love, y'all.